Did you know that a simple number could be the key to unlocking your financial dreams or turning them into nightmares? Yes, we're talking about your credit score. This little 3-digit number can determine whether you'll get approved for a loan, the interest rates you'll pay, and even affect your job prospects. Shockingly, a survey found that a whopping 30% of Americans have never checked their credit score, leaving them in the dark about their financial health. But here's a golden nugget that could change everything: the 30% utilization rule. It's a simple strategy that can boost your credit score and open doors to financial opportunities you didn't even know existed. Imagine paying less for loans and insurance, or snagging that dream home with ease. All of this is within reach, and it starts with understanding and applying this powerful rule. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of credit scores, demystifying the 30% rule, and giving you practical tips to leverage it for your financial benefit. Whether you're looking to improve your credit score or maintain your excellent rating, this guide is packed with insights and strategies that can lead to significant changes in your financial life. So, buckle up and get ready to transform your credit score from a mere number into a passport to financial freedom. Let's unlock the secrets together and pave the way to a brighter financial future. Chapter 1: Introduction to Credit Scores and Their Impact on Financial Health. Did you know your credit score could be the golden key or the iron gate to your financial dreams? It's true. This 3-digit number, often ranging between 300 to 850, isn't just a number, it's a reflection of your financial reliability. Here's the scoop. Lenders, landlords, and sometimes even employers peek at this score to decide how trustworthy you are with money. Now, you might wonder, what makes a good credit score? Typically, a score above 700 is considered good, with 750 and up being excellent. But why should you care? Because a higher score can unlock lower interest rates on loans and credit cards, saving you heaps of money in the long run. Imagine paying less for that dream home or car, all because of your credit score. But here's the kicker: a lot of folks don't realize how their actions affect their score. Late payments, high credit card balances, and even applying for new credit can ding your score. It's like a financial health report card, constantly updating. So, how do you boost this score? That's where we dive into the magic of managing your credit utilization, a key player in this game. Stay tuned as we unravel the secrets to optimizing this powerful tool in your financial toolkit. Chapter 2: Understanding Credit Utilization and Its Importance. Let's talk about credit utilization. Imagine it's the gas in your car's tank. Just like how too much or too little gas can affect your journey, your credit utilization rate can significantly impact your credit score. It's the ratio of your credit card balances to your credit limits, and it's a big deal, making up about 30% of your credit score calculation. Here's a simple way to look at it. If you have a credit card with a $1,000 limit and you're carrying a $300 balance, your credit utilization rate is 30%. It's like a financial sweet spot, showing lenders you can handle credit without maxing out your cards. But why does this matter? High utilization can be a red flag to lenders, suggesting you might be struggling to manage your credit. It's like walking a tightrope. Balance is key. Lower utilization rates signal that you're using credit responsibly, which can boost your credit score. Now, the golden rule that's music to lenders' ears: the 30% utilization rule. It's a guideline suggesting you should keep your credit utilization below 30% to maintain a healthy credit score. Not just on one card, but across all your credit accounts. Sticking to this rule can make a big difference in your credit score, making financial opportunities more accessible and affordable. Chapter 3: The 30% Rule Explained. Imagine walking a tightrope. Balance is key. The 30% rule in credit utilization is much like finding balance. It suggests keeping your credit card balance below 30% of your available credit limit. Why 30%, you might ask? Well, credit scoring models view this as a sweet spot, indicating you're using credit responsibly without depending too heavily on it. This isn't just a random number. It's backed by data showing that consumers with utilization rates under 30% tend to have better credit scores. Let's say you have a credit card with a $1,000 limit. According to the 30% rule, you should aim to keep your balance under $300. This discipline signals to potential lenders that you're a low-risk borrower, which can be crucial for future financial endeavors like securing a mortgage or car loan. Interestingly, FICO data reveals that individuals with scores above 800 typically use less than 10% of their credit limits, taking the 30% rule a step further for optimal results. Adhering to this rule might require some strategy, especially if you're used to relying more heavily on your credit cards. It's about more than just spending less, it's about spending smart and planning payments. For instance, making multiple payments throughout the month can help keep your balance in check. This approach not only aids in staying within the 30% threshold but also can improve your credit score over time, as you demonstrate control and responsibility with your credit. Chapter 4. Strategies to maintain or reduce credit utilization. Maintaining or reducing your credit utilization to stay within the 30% guideline requires a mix of discipline, strategy, and sometimes, creativity. Here are practical ways to achieve this. Pay balances more than once a month. By making multiple payments throughout the billing cycle, you can ensure your balance never hovers near your limit, even if you're spending as usual. This strategy keeps your reported balance low whenever credit bureaus check your credit usage. Request higher credit limits. If your spending pattern is reasonable but you're still brushing against the 30% mark, consider asking your credit card issuer for a higher limit. It's a simple math trick. Increasing your limit without increasing your spending naturally lowers your utilization rate. Spread out your charges. Instead of using a single card for all expenses, distribute your purchases across multiple cards. This not only helps in managing your utilization rate on each card but also diversifies your credit mix, potentially benefiting your credit score. Set up balance alerts. Many credit card issuers offer alert services that notify you when your balance reaches a certain percentage of your credit limit. Setting an alert for, say, 20% gives you a buffer to adjust your spending before hitting the 30% threshold. Use a budgeting app or tool. Keeping track of your spending can be daunting, but with today's technology, it's easier than ever. Budgeting apps can connect to your accounts, monitor your balances, and even warn you when you're about to exceed your desired utilization rate. Implementing these strategies requires a proactive approach to managing your finances. It's not just about cutting back but being smarter about how and when you use your credit. Remember, the goal is to show lenders that you can manage credit wisely, which is a crucial step towards financial freedom and high credit scores. By adopting these practices, you're not just working to meet a percentage, you're building habits that will support your financial health for years to come. Chapter 5. Benefits of sticking to the 30% utilization rule. You might wonder, why bother keeping my credit utilization under 30%? Well, here's the scoop. Keeping your credit utilization low not only boosts your credit score but also opens up a world of financial possibilities. Imagine getting approved for loans with the lowest interest rates or snagging that dream apartment without a hitch. That's the power of a strong credit score. Lenders see you as less risky, which can save you a ton of money in the long run. Did you know that a high credit score could mean paying less on everything from your mortgage to your car insurance? Yeah, it's true. Companies often use credit scores to set rates, meaning good credit could lead to hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars in savings each year. Plus, a lower credit utilization can be a buffer during emergencies. It means having access to credit when you really need it, without maxing out your cards. So, sticking to the 30% rule. It's like giving your future self a financial high five. Chapter 6. Common misconceptions about credit utilization. Let's bust some myths. First off, many think that having a zero balance on all their cards is the golden ticket. While it's great to pay off debt, having no credit utilization can actually be a slight negative. Lenders and credit bureaus want to see that you can use and manage credit responsibly, not avoid it altogether. Another misconception is that all debt is bad debt. Not true. There's a big difference between high-interest credit card debt and, say, a mortgage or student loans. These types of debts, when managed well, can improve your credit score. Also, some folks believe checking their credit score frequently hurts it. Nope. Checking your own score is a soft inquiry and doesn't impact it at all. It's important to stay informed. Lastly, there's the idea that increasing your credit limit is always a risk to your financial health. In reality, if you don't increase your spending, a higher limit can lower your overall credit utilization, giving your score a boost. It's all about managing it wisely. Chapter 7. How to calculate your own credit utilization rate. Calculating your credit utilization rate isn't rocket science, but it's a critical piece of your financial puzzle. Here's how to do it. Add up all the balances on your credit cards. Next, add up the credit limits of those cards. Divide your total balance by your total credit limit. Then, multiply by 100 to get a percentage. That's your overall credit utilization rate. For instance, if you have a $2,000 balance across all your cards, and your total credit limit is $10,000, your utilization rate is 20%. Pretty simple, right? Keeping this number under 30% is key. But don't forget, it's not just about the overall rate. Each card has its own rate too, and lenders look at both. So, regularly checking and calculating your rate helps you stay on top of your credit game. It's a good habit that can lead to significant improvements in your credit score. Chapter 8: Tools and Apps to Monitor Your Credit Utilization. In today's digital age, keeping an eye on your credit utilization has never been easier. Numerous tools and apps out there can help you monitor your credit score and utilization rate in real time. Apps like Credit Karma, Mint, and Experian offer free services where you can check your credit score and see your credit utilization. These platforms often provide personalized tips on how to improve your score based on your spending habits and credit usage. Some even alert you when your utilization rate is climbing too high or when there's a change in your credit report that could impact your score. By leveraging these tools, you can stay one step ahead, making informed decisions that positively affect your credit health. Remember, what gets measured gets managed. Using these apps to regularly monitor your credit can lead to significant improvements, guiding you towards financial freedom. Chapter 9: Conclusion: Long-term strategies for a healthy credit score. Improving your credit score isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. And the 30% credit utilization rule is just one piece of the puzzle. To maintain a healthy credit score in the long run, consider these strategies. First, always pay your bills on time. Late payments can significantly harm your credit score. Second, aim to diversify your credit. A mix of credit types, like installment loans and revolving credit, can show lenders you're capable of managing different types of credit responsibly. Third, limit new credit inquiries. Too many hard inquiries in a short period can signal to lenders that you're a higher risk. Lastly, keep old accounts open. The length of your credit history plays a role in your credit score, so holding on to older credit accounts can be beneficial. By focusing on these strategies, along with keeping your credit utilization low, you're setting the stage for a strong financial future. Remember, every step you take towards managing your credit wisely is a step towards unlocking your financial potential.